but a necessary one. How you doing with that?
Testing 1 2 1 2.
Okay
Testing
then.
1 2 1 2. Wow, broadcast isn't working at all.
Yep.
Testing, testing. Okay. Seem to be working now. Alright, we are with Red Dead. We are here with Red Dead Redemption 2 Online. Not a whole lot of options here, but works for me. Alright. Well, this is better. This is just where your cheekbones are at. Ugh. Oh. Excuse me. I think there's more one that's closer to my. I think it's just black because the grays are just too gray. Where's the chin? Lifestyle. I'm not seeing a difference on the skin matting. I do like that scar better. I think that is it. Whistle, okay. The character's totally not whistling. Can I get a really low whistle? Yeah, that's why you can't whistle. That's cool. Oh wow, so so like I lose everything as if it went up. I don't think Jedi's gonna help PvP. Let's do everything even. Got 2 points left to assign. Yeah, we'll confirm.
Fine.
This will be me
Go and
on
get your picture.
Red Dead Online.
Hold your fingers.
This is how they print people back in the Old West.
Stay there.
So they do the same type of thing with GTA. The interesting thing will be seeing how well they turn this into a real online game. Because like GTA, they're able to go off and do wild and crazy things with monsters, custom car races, and that type of stuff. You can't have, you know, tubes flying in the air for horse races, can you? Oh, I'm on the island prison.
Jackson! Officer Jackson, move those prisoners! Officer Benton! Kitchens aid staff! Officer Townsend, those rocks ain't gonna break themselves. What are you standing there for? Get moving! What are you looking at? Go on, get moving!
You with the hammer? And you'll do. We need to perform a work detail out near Tumbleweed. Come on, get in. Open the gate.
It's a long trip.
Come on, Milliken.
Or if there's other players.
Yeah!
Or those are just NPCs.
I tell you what, old Jameson is a wretched, sour old bastard, and no mistake. You lot stay calm in there.
You aren't saying nothing.
Well, you are now. Shut up. You know, my wife has acquired ideas significantly above her station. She's been reading too
God
many
forbid she
goddamn
thinks.
books. Personally, I'm against education. Of women, I mean. And men, I guess. Unnecessary. Doesn't add much to the world. Education. Good day,
It became
gentlemen.
way more important when
Whoa.
it suddenly became
Don't
about
do
how to pay a
anything
shitload of
stupid.
money.
Nobody gets shot. Act like fools, and the pair of you will be dead within a minute. Now, what are your names? Jenkins and Milliken. Well, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, throw your guns to the ground and get on down here. That's it. Very glad to meet you. It's not worth being rash. You boys get paid a salary. You get that salary whether these people escape or not. Your wives presumably want you alive. Let them out. Now, please. Okay. Okay. You all run away. Aside from you. Try to stay out of trouble. This is a stroke of good fortune for all of you. Use it.
Except me.
Now, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, be so kind as to quickly run away before somebody gets shot entirely unnecessarily. Go on, don't look back. Mr. Went, I believe it was $50 we agreed on.
It was.
Here's 50 each.
Each?
Yes. Now get out of here, both of you. My lawyer and I appreciate your professionalism.
All we did was stand there and look tough.
And you did it fantastically well. Good day, gentlemen. Now, sir, how about you pick up these guns and we move out? My mistress is waiting for us. Come along.
What trouble to get myself
Man, you
into
better get
now?
on this horse.
Follow the stranger.
That's not much of an animal, but they haven't got far to ride. Get on the horse there.
Where the fuck we going, homie?
There will be plenty of time for adventures. Now, if you follow me, please. Ready? Wonderful. I hope you'll forgive the secrecy. My employer particularly values discretion. My name is Mr. Horley, by the way.
I actually wonder where this takes place, too.
Sitka Penitentiary. Awaiting a hanging for a murder you did not commit. Must have felt a whole lot longer, my friend. You still seem strong, though.
Well, it seems like
doesn't
life.
look like breaking all those rocks has left you
You can blame for
entirely
shit you didn't do.
in body or in spirit. I hope I am right about that. Rounding you folks up in those sham trials, they were a disgrace. Made a mockery of the rule of law. Still can't quite believe they got away with it. There's others convicted
nobody
when
can.
you came out breathing fire. Maybe you're like that too. Guess we'll see. Or maybe you just want to put it all behind you, forget you
The
were
first
in there
person,
at
okay.
all. That will be fine, of course. You're just up here. There's the camp. Get your horse.
What did I say? Some
Come
posts?
on, hitch up.
I'm coming, I'm coming.
This way. She's anxious to meet you.
Is it Abigail? Or I mean, Miss Arlington?
Madam, we're back.
Hello. Jessica Leclerc, how do you do? What did you tell him?
Nothing, as we discussed.
Thank you, Horley. I do hope
All
we
new
haven't
characters.
inconvenienced you dreadfully. But seeing as you were due to be hanged in a week, I'm sure you don't object too strongly. I know you're innocent. Well, not perhaps exactly innocent, but not guilty of what you were accused. I know you and those who were with you that died were little more than patches, and that you were set up by one of 3 men or a woman, possibly by all of them. I can't be sure, but
So why are you helping me?
that is all I know so far.
And one of these people also made Mrs. Leclerc a widow.
And I will avenge my husband's death, so help me God.
Go,
But I
girl.
will not avenge it upon them who did not cause it, or caused it unwittingly. Anyway, I'm sure this is all a touch confusing and melodramatic. Where are my manners? Horley, please show our guests to their tent and give them some fresh clothes to put on.
Very good, madam.
Then serve us both a little refreshment.
Certainly, madam. This way. You'll find
Okay.
a change of clothes in there, alongside a few other items you might need, a lasso, a knife, and a lantern, I believe.
Alright, basics. I guess I'm wearing this. Alright, vest. Only got the one vest. Shirts. Wool shirt. Does it allow me to wear a vest with it? Look at those, okay, cool. Suspenders. I like suspenders. I'll go with the red ones. Gloves. Always good to wear gloves. Alright. I've got nothing there. Those buckles, weapon equipment. Okay. Pants. Can I get some better pants? Town pants. Neither one of these look great. I'm gonna have to buy some new clothes. No, overalls look fucking crappy. Stovepipe square toe, that works for me. No spurs. Clothes, are you sure you want to leave? Yes.
That looks more comfortable. Hawley,
Here, madam.
your very good health.
Man,
I suppose it
she has
beats dying.
good wealth.
Mrs. Leclerc's husband was murdered by one of his business partners.
And I
Put some
intend to find
respect
out
for how
which
these guys
one.
follow
Or
her.
rather, I intend for you to find out. And kill them. You're the only person I could possibly trust to do whatever it takes.
Why? You
Because
don't know
and
me.
your accomplices, you're the only other victims of their lies still alive. You see, you walked into the town at approximately the same time my husband was shot in the back, but by another gun, firing different bullets to those you possessed when you were arrested.
Man, her ballistic science is off the chart, huh?
These bullets. This was their mistake. You were rounded up and sentenced to death, all because you came to town and didn't talk too much and seemed like you were nasty. Anyway, here they are.
Yeah, story of my
People
life.
who run Blackwater. Mr. Jeremiah Shaw, banker, real estate speculator, and crook. Mr. Amos Lansing, ranch owner, speculator, and crook. Mrs. Grace Lansing, his wife, society patroness, lover of the arts, crook, and my former best friend, Teddy Brown, her disgraced
Feud.
brother, outlaw, wanted woman, still in contact with them. All I ask of you is your help in finding out quite what happened.
Mrs. Leclerc would like to help you get back on your feet. Get back to work.
Whatever your work may be, I don't judge. You want to rob? Rob. You want to save innocent folk? Do that as well. But you need me just as much as I need you. I think we all understand each other.
I hope we do.
The nice thing is that
Good.
this started off really
I
easily and
look
quickly,
forward
unlike
to rewarding
GTA
you for
5
killing those who
online,
made me a widow. My
where
husband was
the first
a
2 weeks you couldn't
True
even connect.
believer in this country and in the West. He was killed for greed. Foul greed when there's quite enough for everybody. I don't care what your scruples are as to killing. I will take the full burden of that sin upon my shoulders. Goodbye, for now.
So you want
Then
me to
Hawley.
kill?
Go introduce him
people.
to nice Mr. Cripps.
I think you'll like Cripps well enough. He's long past his prime, of course, but he hasn't gone entirely crazy just yet. And he will help you, better than most of his ilk. Cripps! Get up!
Hello,
Yeah, these are all new
Howdy.
characters.
This is your new boss.
Oh, pleased to meet you, partner. J.B. Cripps.
Yeah, I got
at your
gloves
service.
on.
We'll pay to get your camp established. Mrs. Leclerc is a generous benefactor.
And, where are we headed?
So I gotta choose where to set up my own camp. Select the location for your camp. Cripps will set it up for you. A fee can be paid to move the camp again when you enter free roam. Select camp. Select camp location. Daily fee $2. 1 to 4 posse members, 1 to 7 posse members. Small camp. Have no choice but Gap Tooth Ridge, huh? Tall Tree, Scarlet Meadows, Ridge, Rio Bravo. This is all Red Dead 1's world. Alright, Gap
Oh,
Tooth Ridge
sir.
it is.
While Cripps is establishing your camp, Perhaps you can go to the station and see the clerk, then head to see Clay Davies. He's a horse thief, and not a terribly nice one. Then meet Cripps back at your camp.
Surely, boss.
Good luck.
Okay. So you can use a whistle
Get
for
on to
your
the
quarters.
station. It's not too far.
Oh, your scrawny nag. If none of your own horses are available. So we got long arm shoulder carbine repeater, a Kelman revolver, a lasso knife, a lantern. Alright. So here we go. Yeah, this horse has like no health and no stamina. So say this will eventually give me all of the game to roam through. It's kind of cool that instead of starting off in the area that Dutch and them do, or Arthur does, you start off in Cholla Springs where Red Dead 1 took place. Red Dead Redemption 1 took place. I do love the fact that it's called Red Dead Redemption 2 and not Red Dead 3 or something, because all those nerds who are like, no, it's Red Dead Redemption 3 because Red Dead Revolver was the first one. It's like, same universe, but not following the same characters at all. I can totally see why it's connected, but totally different story. This is nice. Just riding on my own horse. One thing Rockstar did get wrong though with this game is the horse collisions. Like when you run into the horses will run into each other, or they'll run into something and you'll fly off. The thing is, 9 times out of 10, horses stop. Horses don't run off cliffs. They don't run into trees. They don't run into each other. They know how to stay the fuck out of each other's way. So all the clips that you see online of people falling over the horses and stuff isn't necessarily accurate. I mean, you can charge a horse into somebody and that will happen, but sometimes it just happens at the regular pace gallop, which doesn't make any sense. I've had my horse like open to a tree and then we'll both fall over, and it's like, horses don't do that.
You were raised by wolves or something?
Approach the post clerk. Is it Jeff?
Hello.
Nope.
You
It's
must
the one guy from the game.
You must be a Harley's friend. He's one of us. He said you also were a discouraged man. I'm very discouraged. Disappointed Alden, that's me. Anyway, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I find your reticence charming. Real charming. By the way, I
No,
heard
you be hitting on me,
you
dude.
earn a little money. Well, some gentlemen have been robbing our stages, and they are not part of the club, if you catch my meaning. If you can make them go away, I'm sure they will have something of interest to you. They're up near Gap Tooth Ridge. See what you can do, okay? Here, by the way, a catalog. The latest issue. Just came into this armpit from a land more civilized. And if all works out, well, my colleagues and I move around these stations as needed. And all of us are very discouraged. We will all help a fellow sufferer with purpose.
So I can buy stuff from them no matter.
Good afternoon, sir.
Does that mean I can buy guns and stuff on the fly too? Will become accessible when you enter free roam. This can be used to purchase items while you're out in the world. Yep. He's on a cell phone to buy stuff. Come here, you stupid nag. Alright. Is there a time when you empty, you will experience negative effects. Provisions can be used to restore some of your health core. Alright. Effects eating food will fill your health core. Better quality food will refill more of the core. I believe this is it up here. Yeah, so it's time to go back down. Come on, horse. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I just need to go up and kill these guys. Take out the outlaws. Alright, gotcha, boys. Time to do some looting.
Okay,
That's like,
okay. You're good. You're real good, friend. Here, take this. It's a map. Just be kind. Don't kill me, please.
why would I not do that? He's gonna run away. Good. I'm fine with that. Open your satchel and select the treasure map. Yeah, I will after I'm done looting some folks. Fog's rolling in. weapon for satchel. So where's this treasure map at? To search area, tumbleweed. Over here. This is the whole map. Completely. Alright. Is there anything else? Treasure. I should quickly bring up the map and left to the waypoint. Alright, Nag. Got someplace to go. Oh no, not that way though. What's up with all this fog? There we go. Now we're on the road. So it looks like the only part of Red Dead 1 that they cut off the map was the Mexico area. A little unfortunate because they had like the Monument Valley stuff, mountains in there, which were really cool, and actually really, kind of like really pretty scenery. So I'm disappointed that we no longer have that to enjoy, but maybe they'll expand the map. Just give me this pig. Give me some money. I don't know why people hate this animation. They want it to be more like a video game where they just hit a button and they've collected their stuff. But that's the thing. This game is very much on the line of being a Western simulator and not just like a Western game. It is dusty as hell. So, I hear crickets, so it's either early in the morning or it's late or it's almost evening. It's almost evening because the sun's over there and that's the west.
Damn feet ache like a bad tooth.
I need to search over here. I think it's right here. Alright. Enable Eagle Eye. Treasure chest will glow orange. Is that it there? Yes, it is. Not really hidden now, is it? Just what do I get? Ability card, gold wooden ring. Just unlock. Shop items will become unlocked as you rank increase. You can see your rank under the progress in the pause menu. Alright. Cash can be used to purchase products and services in stores. Okay. You have discovered the ability card coupon. You're deemed to acquire your first ability card. Okay, you have discovered an ability card. Oh, coupon, okay. Ability cards can be purchased and equipped to offer certain boosts in combat situations. That's why I view ability loadout. Okay. So you get so you can probably change these out. Alright. Deadeye card. The effects of this card will be active while in Deadeye. While Deadeye is active, you slowly regenerate health. Damage will cancel Deadeye. Deadeye is active, you and your team members deal a little more damage. If more than one of your member has this ability active, the effects do not stack. While Deadeye is active, you can point targets onto enemies. Paint targets onto enemies. Fire your weapon to shoot all marked targets. Each shot drains Deadeye. Regenerate health. I like this concept. Equipped. Now, yeah, I guess I would be level 10, 20, and 40. Oh, Deadeye card. When aiming, press to R6 to enter Deadeye. Using this card effects, some cards require a weapon to be equipped first. Will refill with each enemy you kill. Nice. So it looks like they're going the same route that Fallout 76 did with having like cards to kind of set up how your character works. Makes more sense here because, you know, people have cowboys have playing cards on them. Alright, time to go to our camp. And then we'll finally enter free roam, which will end up being the real Wild Wild West with all the other players. I believe what the details is each server, or each world can hold up to 32 different players. Oh, what a tumbleweed. It's cool to see Tumbleweed not as a ghost town. And odd to see Armadillo as one. Next to start matchmaking for other players. Y to view mission details. Harley suggested you go see Clay Davis, a horse thief, to learn the ins and outs of horse rustling trade. Well, there's too much of an emphasis on playing with other people, because that can totally kill online world.
I win again. Did Horley send you, Pop? I'm Clay Davies. This is my brother, Clive. He don't talk. Maybe you two will get along better. Maybe not. Listen, I heard you wanted to earn some money. So, there's a gang of ne'er-do-wells. They are a bunch of degenerates, not good people. They're out at Raskeller Fork with a bunch of horses they stole from me. Well, that's a lie, but they stole them off a fella I was gonna steal them off of. Maybe you could get them for me. You think you could do that for me, Pop? Oh, look. Here are your friends. Well, good. Meet me at the stable at Tumbleweed once you have the horse flesh, and I'll pay you good. Oh, and Pop, Horley wanted me to remind you, any decent work you can find, take it. But just try to stay out of trouble. Oh, and once you give me those horses, well, after that, we'll talk again. Oh, I do so enjoy these conversations. I'm used to them on account of my brother. Let's go, Clive.
All right. You all look cool. All right, I guess let's roll out. Regulators. See everybody? Alright, we're all ready.
All get done.
Well, well, well. Horley was right about you. Dead right. Ain't that dandy? Get that horse hidden away, Clive, and ready to move out as soon as we can. All right. Here's the money you earned. Now listen, Horley came by and gave me a message. He said to go see your friend Cripps up at your camp. Now listen to me for a second. Any other decent horses you find, we'll buy them. Just as soon as we are set up, okay? Nice meeting you. You know what? Hold on, boy. I call him boy because I'm older. 30 minutes, he went black. Let's give our friend here back the horse. It's yours. A sign of faith
thank you,
in
sir.
future business. If you want to buy any extras or sundries for the animal, head inside. They've got a lot available. See you soon. Come on, Clive.
Alright, time for me to buy stuff for a horse. Alright, tax and services. Services. Rename horse. Horse insurance. Automatically begin to heal if critically injured. Okay. Briscoe. Briscoe County Jr. Buy horse insurance. Then all that good. Tack? Definitely need a saddle. I'll take this. Approved. Go with this. Oh, don't have money for any of that stuff. Definitely don't want to spend that much money on that. Padded bedroll. Oh, $33. I don't have that much money. Okay. Oh, I have different slots to put stuff. Okay. Appearance. Main. Alright, one horse to stand out. Tail. This is gonna cost me $10. Fuck it. Alright, we're done here. Well, probably a few moments until I get to my camp. Bond with your horse after purchasing a saddle for it. Your horse is individually. I still don't have a brush though for the horse. Score. Alright, well, let's get to Mr. Cripps. I think that will then send me to free roam. And then we'll end the stream. I recover over time if it's critically injured. Oh, there's my camp. Where's the hitching post?
How do you get on with Clay Davies? Horrible little wretch, in my opinion. Pop this and pop that. I'd like to pop him, slime. Anyway, I've got everything set up. Well, what we have so far, place is pretty nice. I think you did a good job for you. I'll earn my keep. When you get too old to fight, what choice have you got? It's either work or beg, and I'd rather work. Oh, I saw Horley. Now, he wants you to come down and meet him in Blackwater when you get a chance. I think he might have some work for you. Oh, and
Alrighty.
While you're out on your travels, you may see some folk with employment opportunities. Good folk, bad folk, looking for a tough guy with a gun to help them. Up to you if you listen to him, I guess. You know, I used to like that kind of stuff. One time, I almost helped a clown steal an elephant. But that's a very silly story. Welcome home. Make yourself at home. It is your home.
At least he's not as ornery as Uncle. Alright, visit general stores and tailors for supplies and clothing. Gunsmiths will sell and upgrade your weapons. Sweet. Find and accept free roam missions from various characters. Or counter a rival player's mission for your own reward. Oh, cool. Which means there's going to be people who will counter my missions. Series and compete against others using series markers or through the player menu. Form and join a posse with other players and improve your chances of success in Red Dead Online. Menu is used to send and receive invites, view nearby players and posses, access and form your own posse and manage a stable campsite. Just from the handheld catalog when you enter free roam. Okay, stables, quick join, online options. Hey, completed it. Matchmaking on. All right. Well, you'll be able to make purchases from the catalog when you enter free roam. Well, looks like that is the beginning of Red Dead Online, so thank you for watching. This will be posted on YouTube probably shortly, so remember check us out at Girlfriend vs. Boyfriend Gaming on YouTube, and we'll catch you later.